Hello. Hey, look what I did. Chopped off my hair. This is day 16 of 75 hard. 25 hard. That would have been kind of nice right now. Day 16 of 75 hard. And I'm feeling pretty good as far as physically, mentally. Over the last couple days I've had some emotional things come up that make it a little bit harder. I definitely want to eat donuts and fatty, sugary comfort food. But I am learning that I can survive without that, I don't need that to be okay. I don't need that to be able to cope with life. I've got other skills, so I am focusing on that right now. Super weird. The last couple days I've noticed that my days are kind of blurring together. So I am relying a ton on the 75 Hard app to to keep me on track. So I'm a little nervous about the details. Moving forward, I knew that was going to be a struggle for me. I like new and exciting things. I don't like to maintain things forever. And once I get into a routine, little things can kind of slip by the wayside. And I knew that was going to be one of my challenges going in. And I'm definitely starting to feel that. So I am just really relying heavily on the app, because I definitely don't want to miss anything and I don't want to start all the way over. So use the tools. Today I was thinking about temperaments and communication and interpretation and things like that. And in my coaching business, I take people through this assessment called the Pathmaker, and it's a design assessment. It's pretty awesome. Contact me if you want more information. But one of my favorite parts is the temperament, and one of the sections in the temperament is thinker or feeler, and it's how you process information that comes in. You process it either as a thinker, with logic, kind of unconnected from the feelings, or you process it through feeling about it. And I don't know, today I was just kind of thinking about how that really affects different styles of communication and how we're able to interpret and understand each other. So I don't know if you think of thinker feeler in this way. So think of it like information is there. It's like balloons coming at you, and a thinker catches the balloons out here, and they kind of look at them, and then they decide whether or not they're gonna accept that information. And once they accept that information, they have feelings about it. A feeler, in that same situation, all that information is coming in like balloons, and those balloons are stuck all over their body because they struggle to pull those emotions, that information off of them and look at it logically. They really have to feel the feelings attached to all of that information before they can actually pull it off of themselves and be able to think about it and whether that is or is not true. And it's super interesting how that particular thing, how that really influences relationships and communication. My husband and I are a little bit similar, a little bit different in this. He's a high feeler. The scale is 1 to 10, and he's a 9. So he always has his emotional reaction, his emotional response first. He feels things first. I'm a 7-3, so I definitely have those emotions, but I can transition a lot faster to pulling those feelings off of me and thinking about them in a factual, logical way. And it's super interesting. It's been a learning curve for us in how to communicate with each other and interpret that communication through the filter. We've learned that we'll have conversations and then we stop and we come back to it so that we both have time to process that information with our feelings and come back and have a different, more facts and logic kind of a conversation about it. So we sometimes have to do this 3 or 4 times before we get something resolved, but it definitely is a helpful tool in just learning how to communicate well, knowing what the other person, how the other person processes that information. So I'm curious what you think you are. Do you think that you process information first as a thinker, catch it out here, and not have feelings attached to it before you decide if you want to have those feelings? Or as a feeler, do you have an emotional response first? So I would be interested to hear what you think. And if you want more information or want to talk to me about Pathmaker, it's a really fun process to just go through and remember or discover who you are. So you can go to my website, pathwaycoaching.net, and I would love to chat with you. But until then, day 16, well on the way, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a great day.